Hello YouTube, Luigi here. Tonight I'm going to showcase 6 Boker knives that I have in my rotation. Well, all but 2 are in my rotation. I just thought it was interesting to look at them all together because they're all Bokers. I've reviewed these at length on my fascinating channel, so if you want more information you can find those. We're going to start with this one. This is a Boker Rangebuster. Obviously, it's a large sod buster pattern, and we all know that Case trademarked the sod buster name, and other companies have been forced to call theirs turf busters, dirt busters. Boker calls theirs the range buster. You can see the Boker Plus sign on the tang, on the blade, and you'll notice this has a match strike nail nick, something you don't see very often. It's a flat ground blade with no swedge, so it's pretty strong at the tip. It's a big knife, big, full 4-finger grip. I'm going to go through these quickly, and it's a back lock with a lanyard hold in this nice yellowy green composite, brass liners, stainless steel back spring, and there's the back lock. Now let's take a look at the length of it. You can see it's a 4-inch blade and a 4 3/4-inch handle. Good sized knife. That's the Boker Rangebuster. Next one is the Boker Excalibur. Boy, is this a sweet knife. Polished G10 scales. Tip down, right side only. No lanyard hold. Tiny torque screws. Look at the red sort of racing stripe accent on the back, and the blue anodized one with a G10 spacer bar in between. Now, this knife has no nail neck. It has no flicker. It has no thumb stud. But it does have this. You see the knurling there? I love this knife. They want you to put your thumb here and swing it around. And I got to tell you, in terms of opening, this is one of the smoothest knives I have. You can see the Boker Plus logo on the blade. It's a flat grind spear point. I love flat grinds. I think they're great cutters. On this side, you see the name Skellern. The name of the knife is the Excalibur. Not the Excalibur. It's not King Arthur's knife. It's Excalibur. It's a combination of Skellern, Mike Skellern, the designer, and Burg knives in South Africa. You can see the lockup, good and early. We might be at 15% there. Let's take a look at the centering. I know I'm going quickly, and the centering looks absolutely great. Next knife. Oh, I want to save this for last. This is a Boker Bubinga traditional friction folder with a lockback. The Boker Plus, again, I think all the pluses mean they're made in China. Bubinga is the name of the wood. And when I got this knife, the wood was pale and dry and looked pretty lousy. I put a coat of Minwax antique oil finish on it, and look how deep and rich that is. I just love it now. There's your lanyard with a grommet, stainless steel liners, stainless steel bolsters, stainless steel back strap. Here's the back lock. And nail nick, no swedge, clip point blade. Good. Again, 4-finger grip. Important to me. Full 4-finger grip. Nice knife. Big knife. 3 3/4-inch blade. 4 5/8-inch handle. The Boker Bubinga. Named after the wood. B-U-B-I-N-G-A. Now, this is a huge knife. It's really not it's a folder, but it's really not a pocket knife. It is a kitchen knife. It is the Boker Outdoor Cuisine number 3. Now the number 3 refers to this Nakiri style blade. It's got a liner lock. The liner lock is thin, but the blade is exceedingly thin. You know, flat grind, almost disappears when I hold it on edge. It's a kitchen slicer, and it's a dandy. It's got rosewood scales. It's got a lanyard hold, though you probably wouldn't use one for a kitchen knife or even a camp knife. Open pillar construction so you can clean out any food particles that might get in there. big, big knife. When I got this knife, it was probably the sharpest thing in my collection. And I use this in the kitchen. Let's see. 4 3/4 inch blade, 5.5 inch handle. The Boker Outdoor Cuisine number 3. Number 1, 2, and 4 refer to different blade styles. I got this on eBay, $18 shipped. I thought it was the bargain of the century. Now this little thing, designed by Los Baños, is the Boker SubCom Titan, meaning it's the titanium version. They have other ones with FRN scales and FRN thumb studs, but it's a little knife, all belly, Boker Plus on the blade again, high flat grind. The CB over here, the CB logo stands for Los Baños. Maybe it's a CLB. Yeah, Los Baños. I love this milled out pattern in the titanium. It's got a big lanyard hole, and for a skinny knife, because it's so broad this way, it doesn't feel like a lot of hot spots. It's not cutting up your hand because of the breath. It actually fills the hand, and it's not bad. It's got some aggressive jimping here on the top, and the thumb studs work fine. Now, let me tell you why I got this knife. I don't use this as a knife, but this is with me almost every day as a gentleman's, what do you call these, billfolds, money clips, gentleman's money clip. This is with me all the time. I tell myself it's a backup knife, but the truth is I only used it once as a knife because I apparently went out without a real knife, and I had this on me. I always do. Now, it's been carried in a pocket with coins, maybe keys. It's got some wear on it. I'm not trying to tell you it doesn't, but that's just part of the patina it's taken on. So, the Boker SubCom Titan. And last but not least in this show of Bokers, I just got this. I've wanted this for a long time. This is the Boker Automat Kalashnikov 74. It's an automatic knife. It's the only automatic knife I own, and it's a flat grind spear point. Really, really nice. The pocket clip, it's a bit weird, huh? Okay, it's a bit Mickey Mouse, but it feels good. I mean, I don't know why, if this was thought out or just they lucked out, but it actually fits the fingers well. Son of a gun. Jimping on the top. We can check the centering. Centering is damn good. Maybe not 1,000% perfect, but it's got a button that is recessed, and you have to kind of, for safety reasons, you have to dig the corner of your thumb into that. And that's good. You don't want this thing going off in your pants pocket. You really don't. And there's no such thing as one-handed closing with this because you've got to push down the button and overcome that torsion bar to get it shut. But it is fast. It is nice. Let's take a look at the size here. We got a, looks like 3 3/8 inch blade and a 4 1/4 inch handle. I have to put them this way so they're not lying on the pocket clip. That's it. These are my 6 Boker knives. I love every one of them. I use every one of them. This is with me every day, so you can say it's not really in the rotation. This sits in the kitchen drawer, and the rest of these I rotate and use them all the time. All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the Bokers. Take good care. I love you all. God bless you. Good night.